Navy SEALs and her snipers, and they have her back. So she don't need them police to work with her. You can remember that, Mark? So, what is that, man? That is just to intimidate the people of Dominica and to frustrate the young people. That's to frustrate people. All in Marigot, all in Salisbury, going searching for what? For dashing, for fig, for cocoy? Give me a break, man. Get off that nonsense. But there's something more to that. That troubling situation. There's something more to that. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.
Blessed day yourself. Have a blessed day. I know Pastor Rodney is trying to get in. Let me see if I can facilitate. Oh boy. Someone says, and I can sort of agree that the RSS was created in 1982. The question remains, though. I think the country, maybe Dominica is the country that's used the RSS the most. Are we overusing the RSS, the services there? More questions again. Hello on the telephone. Are you there? Good morning. Good morning. Pastor
Mark,
Rodney,
good morning.
how you doing? How you doing? Yes.
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm trying my best, taking it one day at a time.
All right. Well, good, Mark. Mark, the country knows me very well. I don't like to sugarcoat things, and I like to say that I have no difficulty with the setting up and the purpose of the RS, the Regional Security System.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the whole purpose for its setup was noble. However, Matt, the directorate or those providing directions for the RSS, they've been taken on for a political ride, right? And are not only
so you basically saying it has become partisan and political, this RSS?
It has become the tool of those in office. The RSS has become the tool of those in office. You remember a situation that this gentleman shared in Dominica recently with the RSS and what happened in Trinidad? That the RSS was used to go to another country to bring somebody back illegally.
I think
right? The RSS.
In Barbados, I think it was. Barbados to Trinidad, yes. Uh-huh.
That's correct. No, the RSS was used to do that. It was manipulated by a political leader. The things that Dominica have experienced, right, under the hands of the RSS, has been because of political influence on the regional security system that is supposed to be there to guard the people, right? So RSS as an institution, as a functioning security system, I have absolutely no difficulties with it, right? I have a difficulty with the manipulation of the systems by sitting politicians who are in governance. Now, let me tie it down to what's happening now in Dominica. But what is the reality of Dominica? The reality of Dominica is, I heard Mr. Blackmore said that he was aiming to get 600 police. Let us suppose he's at 500, right? If Dominica have 500 policemen, it means roughly we're running a ratio of somewhere about 130 to 140 people per police officer, which means that for every 140 people, we have one police officer in this peaceful Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you also heard recently that either Mr. Blackmore or one of them in one of the press conferences say that the spike in violence now, they their observation or investigation is that it's targeted. Did you hear that, man?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, if the police and the authorities know it's targeted, wouldn't they know where the target is coming from and who the target is for?
True.
Voila. Now, if you know who the target is for and where it's coming from, then finding the targeter and the targeted should not be a big problem for the 500 police to get. So, bringing down the RSS when you know that the spike in crime is targeted, and having them do what is being done now is suggesting, right, that either you lied, that you don't know it's targeted, or you are doing something out of your own emotion, not out of the information that you have. What is happening now is random searches. Okay? Now you can have a random search. The police in Dominica have been having random searches in Dominica all the time. If it's a random search, when you're trying to solve a crime that comes from targeted crime, then you are not matching your resource with your problem. And I'm saying that once you are doing that, you may very well have other motives. And I suggest that one of the motives could very well be for continued intimidation of the people of Dominica, right? I went through one or two of the checkpoints. I went to all the checkpoints with the RSS. And in there, of course, are local police who know me. And they wave me, I can go. Now, they know me. I'm not saying that I am a criminal or have any affiliation to a criminal, right? If that were RSS, they would have single RSS from overseas. They would have had to investigate every vehicle, everyone. The question mark is, why are we using such an expensive resource for something that we have adequate resources to deal with? Like I said, we know where the guns are. We know where the guns are shooting from. We know all of that. We know who are the snipers. We know who are the Navy SEALs. We know who are the drug runners. We know that. And the Prime Minister confirmed in his press conference that you were at MAC. He says everybody knows. But if everybody knows, what about the para-rep? What about the police? What about the Minister of Security? Don't they know? You mean everybody else know apart from those? Everybody knows. It means the information is public. And if this information is public from a police standpoint, it must become intelligence that must now be used for prosecution. If that is not done, then you're playing toys. Okay, as far as that's concerned. Here's the last thing I want to draw, Mark, to the public's attention as far as that's concerned. We need to curb the question of violence. And we have to look at it from the perspective of its origin, its source, and its bed. Where did it come from? Who are the people doing that? And what is causing the violence, really? And I submit to you that violence does not just arrive. It comes from somewhere. If you have a child that you do not teach to respect people, they will grow up to disrespect law and order. They will end up in prison. Violence starts somewhere. And I suggest that in Dominica, we have too much violence happening under the cloak of leadership, under the cloak of management, under the cloak of trying to give people freedom. Too much violence. And if we have those violence, that kind of violence happening to people, Mark, is going to erupt in a place that we will not be able to handle it. And I tie that with both Jamaica and Trinidad. Jamaica and Trinidad started with targeted violence, started with people saying what they go do, what they cannot do, and how they're going to beat you, and nobody else can touch them, and so on, and who they have their government in their pocket, they have this and that. That's where violence starts. Whether it's at work or on the platform, that's where violence starts. What we don't understand is when we put those seeds of violence to grow between us and them, right? Not understanding that we all are one people, Matt. You and I, we go to different churches maybe, we have different political affiliations maybe, but we are one people. Once you begin to divide the people, you are sowing a seed of violence that's going to come back to bite all of us. And that's the unfortunate part. All of us are going to be part of it. All of us need to be involved in it. But all of us have to deal with it like we know it's from the source. The nepotism, the cronyism, all that is violence. Violence against poor people. Violence against vulnerable people whom you just want to support you, to vote for you, but you violate them. Violence against people who want some handout and you give them something else. And I'm suggesting that we as a collective need to tackle that. Matt, there's a document that was prepared by a committee that worked hard. I think it was 2 years in running, the Committee Against Crime and Violence, the Interdenominational Committee on Crime and Violence. There's a big dossier of a lot of information that has already been captured in terms of youth, in terms of schools, in terms of teachers, in terms of prisons, in terms of police. There's a dossier of information in that regard as to how that thing must or should be dealt with so that we find ourselves in a better place. But what we're doing is we're skirting the important, and we now want to cause them to be fearful into submission. And my read up on that is it's not going to work.
Pastor Rodney, thank you very much. We have a stop coming up. Thank you very much, as usual. You know the thoughts, provocation there. Yes, we have to think and think deeply. Thank you, Pastor Rodney. We'll do this and come back.
You see that light that just keep going and coming and coming and going? That's not good for our plants, is it? We cannot take it any longer. No TV, no Netflix. We cannot find our mobile phones, and the fun we have, we pack a trouble. A brand new fridge, just buy for Granny. That blow too. Ow! Look, I just punched my throat in the darkness. But what is that for me, now, boy? No man, it's time we do something about that. Make that switch today, shorty man. Don't wait another moment sitting in the dark. Switch to EMS today. At EMS, our expert team will skillfully customize your solutions to seamlessly fit all your solar needs. With smart energy backed by certified professionals, you'll have much needed peace of mind. Now is the right time to make the switch to EMS for unlimited, uninterrupted electrical power. Hurry, visit us now at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. Make that switch to avoid consistent power outages. As I speak, another power outage could hit, or it could be within the next 15 minutes. Hurry, make that switch to EMS.
Good morning, my brother. How you doing this morning?
Fine, thank you. Good morning to you, Matt. It's a pleasure being here with you at the big station once again.
Always a pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Indeed, want to say welcome also and good morning to the wonderful listeners of Q95 across Dominica, the region, and indeed internationally. At EMS this morning, we want to just share some good news with prospective customers and even those existing customers. You know, we are fully stocked in terms of the MyDear AC units. MyDear is becoming very popular in Dominica because it's saving people money.
What, you have the 12,000? The
12,000, 18,
24?
24,000. And of course, we have the 36,000 or the 3-ton. And we also have 5-ton units available. Okay?
5 tons?
Yeah, 5 tons.
Wow.
So this is a commercial space, residential space, whatever the needs are, we can certainly supply solutions.
So you're fully stocked today?
Fully stocked. And that's good news. With the independent season, many customers returned from the diaspora for vacation. Some are renovating their homes and so forth. Mm-hmm. So we found a tremendous upsurge in demand for air-conditioned units. Because of global warming, the heat is real. Matt, it's oppressive heat across the island. So many customers are taking advantage of the deals we have at EMS. We want to let persons know also that we have beside the sizes we mentioned, we have now moved from the 410A refrigerant into the R32 refrigerant, which is much more efficient, environmentally friendly. So it has zero or limited impact on the ozone layer. And of course, global warming is not really impacting global warming in any significant way compared to other refrigerants. So across the island, many people are using 410A, but we have moved beyond that into a more efficient refrigerant, which is the R32, point to note. And those customers out there who are weighing their options should know we offer a 2-year warranty, which we are proud to stand by. And we also have units that are smart units. They have Wi-Fi functionality. Okay, so you can use your smartphone, download the app, and remotely operate the AC, turn it on, off, set the temperatures, and so forth at your convenience. So it's time to take advantage of these opportunities. Many customers who had other units, other brands out there who switched to MyDia have reported substantial reduction in their Domlec power bill, substantial. And those testimonials are encouraging because we promote efficiency. So when customers can tell you in dollars and cents, when they monetize it, they're seeing the savings. It really is encouraging, okay? So those customers who are still looking around, doing the comparisons, do that, getting your 3 quotations, very transparent process. But besides looking at the price on those quotations, the price quoted, also look at efficiency. And we are 22 SEER right now. 22 SEER, for those who are not sure what it means, SEER is an acronym, SEER, Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio. You can just Google that and get some more information. But the higher the SEER, the less you pay in the Domlec bill. At 22 SEER now, we're way ahead of the average competitor out there in Roseau is at about 14 SEER.
And that's a proven fact.
Proven fact. Definitely proven. It's in we have the information from the manufacturer, and we have it's independently verified. Not the manufacturer saying that, it's been verified, okay, by an autonomous body. So we are pleased to let customers know we are about 8 levels higher in terms of efficiency than the average AC unit out there. So if you invest in an air condition, don't just buy with the lowest price. The smart thing to do is compare price with efficiency, the SEER rating alongside the price. And then you invest in an informed manner. Okay? So that's the way to go, Matt. And I know...
Just a quick question based on the customer asking, if I wanted to bring in, I know you started with the 12,000 BTU. If I wanted to bring in a 9,000 and go through you to make that order, is that a possibility?
Of course, we can facilitate.
Okay.
Yes. Well, you found the 9,000s are very close in price to the 12s. So when we want to procure those units, because it's so close in the prices, if you stock 9s and 12s full time, your 12s will go and the 9s will stay behind.
Okay.
Right? But if a customer is insisting they want a 9 or a few of those, we can facilitate that in our order.
Okay.
Okay. Our lead time is very good. Within 2 weeks, we
can get
it on island. Okay. So our numbers are 255-6813. That's 255-6813 or 613-1180. 613-1180. Call us today. Let's discuss your need. We have the MyDia Mission X and the MyDia Elegance.
What's the difference there?
Oh, big difference. I'm happy you asked. So with the Elegance, they're black in color, a sleek black. Persons who like contrasting, you might have maybe orange color or a nice yellow or something. The black contrasts nicely against that. And with the MyDia Elegance, the black, the other thing is it has Alexa enabled. It's Alexa enabled, so you can use the Alexa feature.
Okay.
Okay. With the MyDia Mission X, don't have that particular feature. Okay. So, and I must also add that customers who love something different and sleek and really outstanding go for the MyDia Elegance. Okay. So at EMS, we're not only here to meet expectations, but to exceed your expectations. So call us today. Let's find a solution ideal for you.
Again, we'll talk again very soon, I hope.
For sure, definitely. Thank you so much. for having me.
Clicking the black.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Matt.
Take care now. Bye-bye. Have a
Okay.
great day. Say hi to the rest of the staff there.
Will do.
Our next stop, of course, with our friends from SMAT. Stick around. Dominica, this is Q905.
Kid, you see that light that just keep going and coming and coming and going? That's not good for our appliances, and we cannot take it any longer. No TV, no Netflix, we cannot find our mobile phones, and the fun we have, we pack a trap. A brand new fridge, just buy for granny. That blow too. Ow! Look, I just punched my truck in the darkness. But what is that for me, no boy? No man in STEM will do something about that. Make that switch today, Jordi man. Don't wait another moment sitting in the dark. Switch to EMS today. At EMS, our expert team will skillfully customize your solar solutions to seamlessly fit all your solar needs. With smart energy backed by certified professionals, you'll have much needed peace of mind. Now is the right time to make the switch to EMS for unlimited, uninterrupted electrical power. Hurry, visit us on our website, www.emscaribbean.com, or call 255-6813. Make that switch to avoid consistent power outages. As I speak, another power outage could hit, or it could be within the next 15 minutes. Hurry, make that switch to EMS.
Gotta get it juices, yo. You got to get it juice. Right and get juice. The one with the filter inside.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruiter. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for your taste, yeah. You know it. You right.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruiter, only the best get juice.
Juice, right, yeah.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Oh, my favorite shop.
Smart at S-Mart.
Top up flow and digital.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Sunday.
Open on holiday.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Let's say good morning to Rosemary this morning. Good morning, coming from SMAT.
Good morning to you, Matt.
A bubble of energy. Boy.
Oh, yes, Matt. I love that, right? Thank God for life.
Thank God. Thank God. So what's happening at SMAT today?
Well, Matt, a lot is happening at SMAT. As you know, SMAT is the #1 supermarket in Dominica. And everybody knows that when they're walking into SMAT, they walk in and at least you can find quality products. And this morning, I just want to start by letting our customers know what we have on special for them, because I do not want them to forget the special at SMAT. So this morning, customers, we have Shoppers Value Cornflakes, $16.95, and now it is $8.95. Now, when we hear about Shoppers Value Cornflakes, it is not soft cornflakes that you won't be able to eat. This is good cornflakes. It's crunchy, and that's the cornflakes that you need. And I can tell you, there is 18 ounces in the box, so that is a big box of cornflakes. The box is filled. So when you buy that box of cornflakes, I can tell you, you are actually saving from $16.95 to $8.95. So you need to hurry. Go down to SMAT and get your cornflakes. You can buy 2 boxes if you want. You can buy 5 boxes. But just go down while it's early, while stock lasts. Also, we have our coffee mates at SMAT, and coconut flavor is very, very tasty. The coconut flavor when you put it in your coffee. And as you know, to enjoy coffee, the coffee mate, that's what gives it the taste. You do not have to add any more sugar in that coffee. It's just add a little bit of the Coffee Mate, which is coconut. And the size of the bottle, 32 ounces. So you know that is a big bottle. And the price, I like to tell you the price. It's only $31.50. Now you get it for $25. Okay? Now we all know that we are in the month of October. So we have to take advantage of the price of the corn. I have been telling you about the corn. Now remember, corn is finishing. But remember, everybody will be preparing food for sale, or everybody will be roasting corn. So you have to hurry to get the corn right now. Remember, the corn, it's 1.5 pounds in the bag. You get 2 big corns, and the corn, the price, $15.95. Now, only $6. Can you imagine? You are only paying $6 right now for the corn on the cob. Hurry to S-Mart. Also, the 2-pound bag of vegetable with carrots, with cauliflower. Now, it is only $10. The previous price, like I said, was $20. So now is the time to go down to S-Mart to get that. Remember, it have a long time you can keep that vegetable for, because you have almost 1 year you can keep that vegetable for in your refrigerator. But like I said, everybody will be cooking for sale, make some extra money. We know October is the month for us to be out trying to make extra bucks. So go down to S-Mart and take advantage of the opportunity that we have. Now, just to let you know about what we have that's healthy in stock for you, you can always check S-Mart, because you want to make some smoothie. I want you to make some healthy smoothie. And you can get the sliced strawberries, $23.25, big bag enough. And also you can get the mango chunk, like I said. And we have the red raspberry and also peaches. So get all that and make yourself some healthy smoothies. We'll just take a short break and we'll be right back.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, Grab a Holiday, Fruta, Real Fruit Juice, Juiced Right, Buster, you've got to have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products. Only from Springfield Trading Limited.
Gotta get the truth, yo. You got to get the truth right and get the truth. The one with the filter inside.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for your taste, yo. You know it. You right. You know it. Filter inside.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get to.
Shoot, right. Yeah. Turbo energy drink. We charge up with turbo. Turbo. We drinking turbo. Turbo. We charge up with turbo. We charge up. Need energy. Your vibes feel low. Charge up. Drink a turbo with ginseng blend. Charge up. At a party or chilling with your friends. Charge up. Turbo energy drink set the trend. Charge up. Grab one of your favorite spot. Value for money wherever you shop. We charge up with Turbo. Turbo, we drinking Turbo. Turbo, the ultimate energy drink. Charge up now.
Be safe and be prepared. Be a smart shopper this hurricane season. Shop at S-Mart and get the essential hurricane supplies in one stop. A smart shopper will ensure his hurricane supplies include Crick's Vital Supplies, Spotless Bleach for purifying water and treating of mosquitoes, Oasis bottled water, lanterns, flashlights, and long-lasting Duracell batteries to power your equipment and radio. A variety of canned and preserved foods and grocery items, personal and healthcare items. The hurricane season is worrying up. Worry less. Shop smart at S-Mart and ensure that you have all the supplies to weather the storm before, during, and after.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Give me some Lotto. Oh, my favorite shop. Smart at S-Smart.
Get a top up flow and digital.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
Sunday.
Open on holidays.
Shop smart at S-Smart.
Much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited docking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Shop smart at S-Mart.
All right, Dominica, back to you, Rosemary.
Yes, Matt. We just want our customers to know it's Thursday, it's weekend. Of course, that's the time you have to be thinking of some good meats, okay? And fish. Yes, so at S-Mart, if you go down here presently, we have the bottom round steak. Bottom round steak. And as you know, at S-Mart, we always have the best in quality and the best cuts. We also have the ribeye steak. It's a good time to think of, making a little steak, eating something different. Also, if you go at S-Mart, you will get the best quality in our pork ribs. We have the pork back ribs. Very, very, very good cut of ribs. And I can tell you, very tender and tasty. We also have the pork picnic. I know if you want to maybe even bake your pork picnic, or if you want to, roast it, or if you want to make barbecue, whatever you want to do with the pork picnic, you can get it done when you purchase it at S-Mart. We have drumettes. Everybody love drumettes. And at S-Mart, if you go there presently, you will get your drumettes. We also have the chicken wings. I can tell you, chicken wings are very big chicken wings. And we also have the chicken wings at a very good price. So you must always check S-Mart. We also have our chicken breast. Now, if you want to get some good, clean, healthy, tender, no fat, chicken breasts have no fat. You can get that at S-Mart. And I can tell you, it's always fresh. That is the good thing purchasing at S-Mart. The meat is always fresh. So just go down and get your chicken breast. We also have the smoked drumstick, and that is turkey, smoked turkey drumstick. So if you want to get that, probably you want to make up your broth, or you want to make your gravy tasting different. You maybe want to mix it. You can get it at S-Mart. It is available. We also have turkey gizzard. So if you want to get this big gizzard, you don't want nothing too small, right? You want to be eating something that's tasty and something that's big. Go down to S-Mart. You will get that. Now, it's weekend. You want to eat something good. You want to eat like goat meat. So if you want to get fresh goat meat and it's well cut, you will get that at S-Mart. We also have oxtail. So if you want to get some good oxtail, go down to S-Mart. That's available. And for those of you who want to get your lamb, that's available also. And in terms of your octopus, go down to S-Mart and you will get some good octopus. and lobster tail. So you want to get some big tail, not tails when you cook it and stuff. You getting some small things and you can hardly even bite it or you can hardly peel it. But at S-Mart have some big lobster tail, and I can tell you it's waiting for you to come. Okay. We also have the best quality in terms of your marlin, and you know the way that at S-Mart that we cut the marlin, we prepare it for sale. You can get that. And we also have red snapper. This is the fillet. That is the nice slices. That is something you just have to make a sacrifice and buy this snapper because it is really, really good. So when you go down to S-Mart, ensure that you get your red snapper. Now, let me just say to you customers that you cannot forget about your animals, your cats and your dog, because we know we have to take care of them. They take care of us in many, many, many ways. So we have to take care of them. By taking care of them, we have to make sure that we feed them. So presently we have dog food, essential dog food, only 4 pounds in a bag, and that is adult complete nutrition. And that is chicken flavor. I'm telling you everything because I know your dogs will enjoy it. Chicken flavor, and the price is only $31.60. We also have Vital Pets. Vital Pet, and Vital Pet is for your puppies. Yes, and it's 11 pounds in the bag. And the price is $61.50. Remember, you have 11 pounds in the bag. Only $61.50. We also have our natural recipe, very, very good dog food. It has sweet potatoes, salmon in it, and it has no grain. So if your dog cannot eat grain, that is what you have to get for your dog. And a food with sweet potato, salmon, you know it is tasting good. So there's no way your dog going to say they do not want that. Yes, so it is available at S-Mart, and you want to know that it has 4 pounds in the bag. So that is something to think of. Also, we have the mini bites for the dogs, mini bites and bones. And it also have 4 pounds in the bag. And the price is only $31.50. Also, we have 3 pounds in a bag for the cats. So we have different foods for the cats. And the cat food is only about $19.95. $19.95. And we have the meow. The meow is only $39.95. Also for your cats, you do not want cat litter all over your house, in your living room, in your dining room, in the kitchen, or on your bed. So you have to prepare a place for your cats. Okay? Now at S-Mart, we ensure that we sell cat litter. So the cat litter for the dog, you can get a 20-pound bag. 20 pounds in a bag of cat litter for only $29.30. So ensure that you get your cat litter. We also have cat litter at a very low price, $14.95 with 10 pounds in a bag. So this is very, very good price. We'll take a short break and I will be right back.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart.
All my favorite shops.
Smart. Get a top up flow and digital.
Sunday.
Open on holidays. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Smarter is smart. Gotta get it juicy, yo. You got to get it juice right and get the real juice. The one with the fruta inside. Yeah.
No ordinary fruit make it into fruta. We carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for your taste, yo. You know it. You right. You know it. Fruta inside.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice.
Fruta, juice, right, yeah.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is Monday. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited. With quality
Buster lovers.
is everything.
Your favorite Buster flavors are now at an unbeatable price. Get the Buster 500 ml for just $3.50. Buster 355 ml or Buster Lil B for only $2.75. Enjoy the refreshing taste of Buster at a price that's easy on your pocket. Buster, distributed by Springfield Trading Limited.
Back to you, Rosemary.
Yes, Matt. I mean, let our customers know that we are going to be talking to our farmers, because I know our farmers, they love to get the products to S-Mart. Farmers, we are looking for top quality products because we know our customers are looking for good products. So let me say to our farmers, we are interested in purchasing the following, and you will be in touch with Rian. Yes, we are looking for lots and lots of lettuce. We need string beans. We need eggplants. We need bell peppers. We need Christophine. Make sure you bring the Christophines to S-Mart. We also need yams. We need ginger. We need oranges. We need some good oranges. We need passion fruits. We need soursop. We need pawpaw. So farmers, if you have all these, we need it at S-Mart. And I want you to get in touch with Rian on telephone number 275-2367. One more time, the telephone number 275-2367. So in closing, let me just say to you that we at S-Mart, we love you very much. And we are looking forward in seeing you. And please do not forget your cornflakes on sale for only $8.95. You really need to hurry down to S-Mart. I love you.
All right, Rosemary, we love you too. See you again sometime next week. Same time, same place.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
All my favorite shops.
Smart. Get a top up flow and digital.
Sunday.
Open on holidays. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smarter is smart. Gotta get it juicy, yo. You got to get it juice right and get the real juice, the one with the filter inside. Yeah.
No ordinary. Make it into Fruta, we carefully select the juiciest, fruitiest fruit.
Looking for it, yeah. You know it needs juice right. Filter inside.
So you get the real fruit in every sip. Fruta, only the best get juice.
Top juice right, yeah.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels. Supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with glowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is fun day. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited. Where quality
Buster
is
lovers. Your favorite Buster flavors are now at an unbeatable price. Get the Buster 500 ml for just $3.50. Buster 355 ml or Buster Lil B for only $2.75. Enjoy the refreshing taste of Buster at a price that's easy on your pocket. Buster, distributed by Springfield Trading Limited.
Our next stop is Eastside Trading, Dominica. It has been a very interesting conversation thus far. As concern have been expressed as it relates to whether police needs warrants and whether the RSS is needed in Dominica. So many questions from all sides. Some people say yes, they are. Let the police do their work. Others say that they're not needed. Let's go back to the telephone at this time. We have a stop coming from Eastside Trading. Good morning. Good morning. Yes.
Matt, good morning to you. How are you?
Morning to you, sir.
I've been listening to the conversation, and one cannot but make a few observations on all of what is being said. Allow me to punctuate what I'm going to say by enunciating that I feel Dominica has become too much of a lawless country, without a doubt. I think we have allowed too much to fester in terms of the lawlessness on our streets with our motorbike drivers and our even drivers and generally in our community, and the level of lawlessness that exists generally that has been allowed to go too far. And I would dare say under the watch of this current government. I'm adding both together. Because one of the expectations of any government is to provide safety and security to the citizens. One cannot deny the fact that we have had too many murders in Dominica. The gun problem in Dominica is superfluous, and it should not be that way. I maintain what I said on Tuesday, that the government of Dominica has the requisite intelligence to determine where the illegal guns are. And I will say that we do not need them. And I'm saying that to say, Matt, from the perspective of socio-political analyzation, that all political and social and governmental documentation will tell you that there are indicators that will define a failing state. And bear with me as I share that with you. Because there are characterizations that determine whether a government is incapable of fulfilling its basic functions. Among those characterizations are the need for military defense, which we have seen, law enforcement, which we have seen, justice, education, or economic stability. So when a government is incapable, when a government cannot, when a government has failed to fulfill its basic functions as military defense, protecting the country, and we know drugs are coming in around Dominica, illegal boats are landing all around Dominica. That has been going on for a while under the full view of the police and is known to many people. We've heard a minister talking about coming to Dominica through back door. That was legitimized on a political platform during a political campaign when we were supposed to be electing a government. That was a dangerous statement that was made previewing an election when a minister of government should say that we almost legitimizing the breach of our security boundaries around our island through entering the island through the back door. That was overlooked. Sometimes statements are made and we don't pay attention to it. And we know that all around Dominica. So the government has failed to fulfill that basic defense of our territories. They have failed in law enforcement. So that's another characterization of a government that's incapable of fulfilling basic law enforcement. And we know that is out of the door. Justice. We look at our courts, we look at how long it's taking for cases to be called, and how long people are on remand in the prison, and how unfair our justice system is. Education, we see a decline in our education system, above all, economic stability. We know that Dominica's economic stability is on the downturn by the number of businesses that are closing, by the fact that many people cannot make ends meet, by the fact that many small businesses and big businesses cannot continue to maintain, and above all, by the fact that thousands of Dominicans are leaving Dominica in droves in search of greener pastures. In search of greener pastures. Okay, so these are the characteristics of a government that is incapable of fulfilling its basic functions, and that is what determines a failing state. Academics and political scientists and the scholars will tell you that when a government lacks the ability to provide essential services, maintain law and order, or uphold the rule of law, leading to a breakdown of authority and a widespread instability. That is what happens. And so we see a breakdown of authority. It means the legal system, the police, and everybody else cannot maintain a certain level of stability in Dominica. And we have widespread instability. And that is academic, that is tested, that is tried, that is proven. United Nations has said that. The International Court of Justice has said that. All stable institutions of governance have stated that. That is not coming from me. They will tell you that the common indicators of a failing state include civil violence, corruption, crime, poverty, illiteracy, and a crumbling infrastructure. In spite of all the buildings and the houses that are being built around Dominica, we see that there are many crumbling infrastructures around Dominica, our roads, our bridges, our historical buildings, our library, and all of those things. And so they will tell you, again, from an academic point of view, and you can search it, you can go on almost university website on every library in the world, and they will tell you that the factors, particularly from the United Nations and international organizations, that have to do with governance and law and order. And they will tell you that the factors contributing to state failure include insurgency, high crime rates, overly bureaucratic processes, corruption, judicial incompetence, and military interference in politics. So that is a given. We have brought in the SSU here. And Matt, again, I will say that I need to know, somebody must justify the reasoning for the SSU in Dominica. Because according to the Statistical Research Department of 2004 to 2005, they say that the Caribbean stands out as one of the most violent regions in the Americas, and I'm quoting, registering some of the worst murder rates in the continent. They go on to say, and I quote, the Caribbean basin is also infamously known for harboring billions of dollars worth of tax evasion that would otherwise fund the coffers of some of the largest economies and emerging countries. And they go on to say, besides violent deaths and financial crime, the Caribbean states also suffer concerning levels of poverty crime. Interestingly, Matt, in that very same report, it says that one of the safest countries in the Caribbean is Dominica. Imagine that. And they given the latest crime and homicide rates, and this is what they state. Okay? At the top 62% of 62 people out of 100 inhabitants are killed. Trinidad and Tobago, 45.7. Jamaica, 40.1. And there are a list of about how many countries going on. Latin America, Belize, 21.7. Interestingly, it says that the crime rate in Antigua rose to 70-something% in the past rate, versus Dominica, 33%. So that is just bare statistics. Allow me to say further that when they did their analogy, they said the Caribbean country with the worst murder rate is Jamaica. The Caribbean state with the highest theft rate is Grenada. The Caribbean territory most prone to financial secrecy is Turks and Caicos, and they go on. And what they say about Dominica is the country with the highest burglary rate. That should tell us something. That should tell us something. Why is it that the SSU has never been brought to Jamaica, to Trinidad, to Belize, or to Antigua? And why Dominica? We're talking about a Caribbean organization, something that is commended by CARICOM and the OECS. And yet none of the prime ministers, and this is statistics there, I'm not quoting off the top of my head. Anybody can go on and search and do their research. And I would ask anybody to go to the Statistica website, STATISPA website, and do their research on crime and violence in the Caribbean, and the murder rates, and the gun rates. And you'll see Dominica ranks nowhere near to some of the other countries with a higher level of crime, gun violence, murder, and etc. in the Caribbean. So the question has to be asked, why is it that even if the Prime Minister of Dominica asked to have SSU in Dominica, why is it that none of these other Caribbean countries with worse crime invited the SSU into the country? Remember what I said earlier about the definition of a failed state. And I will say it again. For this person who said earlier on that I'd like to take out Mapeway on Tuesday, that lady who called and say, that's not Mapeway. That's hypocrisy of someone who wants to think, well, okay, we have to strip the what you call it now, the thing under the carpet.
Somebody actually told you that?
You heard when the lady called you, there's a lady who called you. Now, Matt, look at what research has shown from around the world, because we have to keep those things into perspective if we have to have a healthy discussion. When you look, and one of my professors in Jamaica, Professor Delroy Chuck, when I was studying in Jamaica, very leading criminologist and lawyer in Jamaica, who one time was the Attorney General of Jamaica, and many other scholars and legal scholars, as well as the Center for Crime Aversion, have stated there are some major key strategies for crime prevention. Allow me to share that with you. The first one is community engagement. Building strong community ties as essential to crime prevention. The second one is situational crime prevention, and that focuses on reducing opportunities for crime by altering the physical environment, providing strategies that will improve street lighting, etc., safe public spaces, supporting, etc., etc. The third is addressing the root causes such as poverty, lack of education, family instability, which will help, and providing job training, mental health services, etc., and support for victims. people who have suffered victimization or some sort of because of crime. They talk about the use of technology. And additional considerations, they talk about our educational programs and youth mentorship. Nowhere there have they mentioned anything about the use of force or to deal with crime. And so we have to relate the definition of a failing state to the statistics that were given regarding crime and violence in the Caribbean, as well as the strategies to avert crime and violence. And it points back to the fact that it says that for the government to do that, I will maintain again, is that the government has failed. The government, therefore, has failed to provide all the things that I spoke about, okay, that will include, that will ensure a stable environment for people to survive and for the country to be stable. The government is admitting that they have lost control. The government is admitting that they cannot handle the problem. The government is admitting that the Cabinet of Dominica, the Attorney General, and all the ministers responsible for safety and security have not done their job, and the Commissioner of Police and the Deputy Commissioner of Police. Because when you want to do the research, and it indicates to, it's a reality that if a government cannot solve basic problems of crime and violence in the country, and you have to resort to outside influences to help it, it means you are saying you are incapable of doing that.
I'll tell you what, we've got to wrap up because we have Issa coming up there. So your final point at this point?
As always, you have to wrap up, but nonetheless, I will say this. This needs a healthy debate. This needs some deeper thought. This needs a thorough analysis. Because I'll tell you what, Mark, and you know what my final thought is, and I'll tell you, go and find out what is cancel culture. The cancel culture that has infiltrated our politics and governance in Dominica. And I will maintain that the importation of the SSU in Dominica is
the RSS
of the cancel culture of Dominica. We'll talk about that.
Simeon Joseph, as usual, food for thought. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you sometime soon. Our next up is, of course, our friends from Issa Trading. Stick around.
Just received Able Farm evaporated milk, delicious and nutritious, rich and creamy, perfect for all uses, for drinking, for tea, coffee, cocoa, punches, juices, cooking, baking, ice pops, and ice cream, and everything else. Prices start as low as $1.55 per can. Able Farm evaporated milk, available in 2 varieties, each in 2 sizes of cans. Able Farm evaporated milk, available wholesale and retail at Issa Trading Limited.
That meant nice, boy.
Issa Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
Milky milk, milky milk, milky, milky milk. Milky milk.
Battery radio, charged phone, alerts on. Be the one who knows when the storm shifts, because missing one alert can change everything. Stay safe during the hurricane season. Your hurricane tip is brought to you by Issa Trading Limited.
Okay, so we continue here. Once you hear all of these massive
when devices are down,
seismic activity,
snacks save the day. Stock up on juice boxes, fruit snacks, and the delicious Bisque Farm biscuits available only at Issa Trading Limited. We're not just a store, we're making a difference for you this hurricane season.
Okay, so I'm warming up at this point in time, getting ready for the collaborative effort. The 2 voices, the WA and the Prince. He's all in one, and the AMBS. So he's all in one. Good morning. Welcome to another edition. We take you aisle by aisle, shelf by shelf, and refrigerator by refrigerator, upstairs, downstairs, kitchen, cellar, around the corridors, and everything that is tumbling down, including high prices. They're taking a vacation once it comes to a Thursday morning, in fact, all throughout the week. But particularly on a Thursday morning, when we talk about Issa Trading, we talk about prices are just leaving every aisle, just tumbling down from the shelves. And that's for your savings and that's for your takings. This is a special edition there of, yes, Issa Trading with Ambassador Prince Wadix Charles and myself. Good morning to you, Sir Ambassador.
Good morning to you, Franklin Peter Moses. It's a pleasure to always be in your company. Bona Dependance FM Stereo.
Born independent, so in English.
C'est quand toujours comme d'habitude, mais c'est que c'est très en belle tijou, m'a dit, maman mia, soleil la radescend déjà. Et puis, puis le monde déjà à ville là, presque after month 26 qui ça après fin de mois. Après fin de mois, il y a pile différents monde dans ville là qui fait différents bitins. À sortir côté Issa Trading, messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est headquarters, messieurs, pour toute qualité marchandise ou besoin, messieurs, pour caillou. Vous savez, nous pouvons faire ça au terre dépendance la venir, nous pouvons faire ça au terre, messieurs, ou ni assez marchandise, vous avez ça groceries, ça caillou, messieurs, mesdames, toute qualité bitins pour manger. Eh bien, nous ni côté Issa, et puis, Jodla, c'est Jou Teacher, vous savez, ça va FM Stereo.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say your interview. You asked me who was which teacher had an impact on me, and I didn't want to single out anybody because everybody's contribution was valuable. However, I couldn't forget.
Which one?
So Cove Telwin.
Cove Telwin.
Yeah,
there were several, but Brother Jermaine was. I was fortunate to have been involved in sports also, so he was my football coach. Together with guys like Ray Nick, Thomas, and Egbert Charles, and these guys. And then he was also my French teacher.
Yes.
And then he even taught me religion in fifth form. So there was no way I could get away from Brother Jimmy because no one could get away. But I want to say happy Teachers Day to all teachers in Dominica. That's a very noble profession, Franklin Moses. Not everyone is called for teaching.
And I must say, but he had what Cuthbert Elwin did, two things, including Brother Jermaine, because Brother Jermaine said to me, he along with my aunt ensured that I got a secondary education.
Yeah.
And that's a story I'll tell you off
yeah.
And that apart from he being my principal at school, we lived like 20 minutes away in Miami.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah. With
okay.
He and Nigel and my family put on a surprise birthday party for me because I don't celebrate like the 50, 60. I celebrate 49. 59.
Oh, the penultimate.
The penultimate. That's it.
Penultimate.
Yes,
the penultimate.
The English word.
Yes, the penultimate day.
Right.
But on the day itself, no.
And there I was on the beach with Brother Jermaine at the time. We just called him. We just habitual to say Brother Jermaine, and as he said, you can call me Eggy. I said, yeah, okay, Brother Eggy. He said,
no. Eggy doesn't sound right. Eggy doesn't sound right.
No. So he's here now. So yes. all teachers, congratulations once again for fulfilling your mission with permission. Right here, you've helped to shape the landscape of our knowledge and of our wisdom and of our insight and of our foresight. And some of us get a couple of beatings. However, nobody can beat the low prices and the tumbling prices at Issa Trading.
So that's why Issa Trading want to actually say special good morning to all teachers and happy Teachers Day to all teachers. But frankly,
but then Issa Trading is also teaching other competitors how to have great products at low prices.
Well, that's because Issa Trading is the university of low prices. The university of low prices, messieurs, mesdames, vous j'accorde depuis où vous habitez. Vous pas pour demander, messieurs, mesdames, allez descendre à Boulevard Roseau, messieurs, mesdames, ou passe à marché Issa Trading. Just received the sorrel fees, and normally I try to taste. I love tasting the products at Issa Trading, Franklin.
Yeah.
So you want something to quench your thirst with sorrel fees and a fizzy, flavorful drink made from sorrel, a tropical plant with a tangy taste. I tell you, you can check it out. You can ask them for the sorrel fees. It's 300 milliliters. Just receive a nice little drink. You can free up Sejula Sasolela. Show me $3.95. We also have the Pierre Drax drink. And this one is absolutely fantastic. I had a choice between the both. It was very difficult for me to actually choose, but I chose both of them. So then you can ask for the Pierre Drax drink, and it's also $3.95 back in stock. The folks have been asking from every corner of Dominica, tout qualité community, mesebedam, tout monalaka Pinaville. Clio soy bean in oil packed with protein, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals, and it supports your heart health. And you have to those days is prevention is better than cure. You try the Clio soy bean oil, and it support heart health and overall well-being. And it's used in a variety of dishes from fries to salad, and available at only $7.95, and that's for the 900 milliliters. And the 1.5 is $3.95. Hear the name, it is Clio soybean oil. You can't afford to miss that. Once again, it supports heart's health. And lots of folks have been asking about it. Well, it's back in stock. Also introducing our newest brand, Mogadi Kasaleba with Labo City. You know, sometimes you wish you could play with your toys again. Franklin Moses with Labo Tutkalte cereal and snack, but the well, I'm telling you, they have made a relationship with the breakfast. So at least I know we have partnered with your brekkie, your breakfast, and you know, breakfast is one of the most important meals for the children. You have to go to school and learn. And according to Sparrow, children go to school and learn well. And then we have that special breakfast cereal, cornflakes, granola. I mean, so many of those. And you also have the cereal bars in single and 3 packets. We have the baby food powder in oats. When last have you heard that? Baby food powder in oats, Franklin Moses.
Mhm.
And I'm not speaking from Jupiter, I'm not speaking from Mars. And we have that, the baby food powder in oats, and also 5 cereal with fruits and wheat and honey. And you know how important honey is instead of the granulated sugar. But we also have a nice chocolate powdered mix. All kind of energy, madam. And we have the protein bars, and you could check it out. So you're looking for snacks for your children, you know, you have to give them a little something. When we were going to school, they just have something they call the afternoon in between lunch and dinner. So you are looking now to make sure that your children are fortified. They make sure that the children have the right minerals and balance in terms of the Nipot Kalte snack, Mr. Madam. And we also want to remind you that we just received again, and just the layout in this aisle, I tell you, I think it's the first aisle. You could ask for the Choco Sarah chocolate powder. Rich and delicious flavor. And I mean, this is the one, baby. If you love chocolate flavored drinks, this is the one. And the key factors in this cocoa, it is made with premium cocoa powder for deep and rich flavor. And by the way, 8 vitamins, iron, and 2 minerals. Imagine you can get that in a pack of cocoa. 8 vitamins, iron, and 2 minerals. And you can get that for $8.95. You ask for the Choco Sarah chocolate powder, rich and delicious flavor, 200 grams. And we also have the powder itself, rich and creamy. And this one is the big one, baby, I tell you. And you can get this for $6.95. And just check us out down there. Several various drinks just in time. You know, it's we just passed September. We're cruising into Independence. And we have to get all our people ready for the Independence season and the World Creole Music Festival. Well, I'll tell you what, back in stock, and this is very essential, Franklin, Peter Moses. You know how essential this is. The Prima toilet paper, 400 sheets. You know, 400 sheets, and we're talking about sheet after sheet after sheet. Not a different sheet. But then this is 400 sheets of $1.65. Nowhere else in Dominica you can get a roll of toilet paper for $1.65, and that is the Prima. You ask for it, $1.65. And guess what? We have the Blossom toilet paper, even cheaper. So if you can't afford the Prima toilet paper at $1.65, then we have the smaller in terms of sheets, 260 sheets. You ask for the Blossom toilet paper, $1.50, $1.50. Where in the world can you get toilet paper for $1.30? We also have napkins, all kind of napkins as you get set for the Independence season. I mean, so many things are happening, so you have to make sure that you're well organized. And you looking for pastas, or madebu pasta, me say, madam, ebe nou mene pou me say, brand new, just received, Catelli pasta. And that is not no easy pasta. You can Google it, and you can enjoy the taste and the texture of Catelli pasta. And it's perfect for creating delicious meals for the entire family. Mama, papa, legion, cousin, beau-père, tout le monde, me say, madam. Nou ka plonge at the Catelli pasta, Mr. Mirab. And you have the packet as low as $3.75. And guess what? Your favorite, Mr. Madam, it's also available in spaghetti, elbow, small and large, twist, and macaroni, Mr. Madam. Ale kote isa, you see who is calling me Franklin Peter Moses? Donald Trump. Just wanted to say hello and hi. Hello and hi, Donald. I'll be with you in a while. Send the helicopter, and I will meet you by the Newtown Savannah in the next half hour. Also, we also have the snacks as usual, delicious and better. Craving something crunchy, powerful, and flavorful, to satisfy your taste buds. Well, we have it for you. Franklin Peter Moses, I think you should take over, and then I'll come back to end while I take care of Mr. Donald and make sure that he actually place the helicopter close to the Newtown School so I can have a conversation with the President of the United States of America, Franklin Peter Moses.
Okay, so just about now, okay, so I just want to let you know that the prices, since we last spoke, the last many times that we have had the opportunity to speak, so people are still calling to find out if the prices are still available. The low prices that have come tumbling down every time they hear that we're getting ready for a Thursday morning. So here I am now going into this new dimension of fridges and stoves. Now we know independence season is coming. In fact, it's right around the corner. It's right here. So I'm going to go into what we have, what is called our refrigerator section. No, first, let me let you know that right now they're only last week we got a new selection of those very powerful Serta mattresses. Now these mattresses are those that you have always requested, and you know what, they've just been going. So there's a new stock of mattresses there at Issa Trading right now. So those that you're looking for, the nice soft ones, but also the firm ones for your back. In case you have you're one of those who are having a little difficulty, a little pinching over here, there, and everywhere. You've been lifting up some heavy loads, and you want to make sure that you when you wake up feeling better than when you went to bed. We suggest to you heavily, surely, sincerely, and positively that you make a step down to Issa Trading. You get there, and you can ask for Tracy, and she will show you the around and send you to somebody who is absolutely knowledgeable, thoroughly knowledgeable. There's also the third, what is called, listen to the name, therapeutic mattresses. And they're made with what is called memory foam, to providing full back support. The sizes from full size to queen size, and the prices are reasonable. I don't want to tell you it's less than $1,000. In case you want to get a queen size, it's just about $1,200. And of course, remember I mentioned the Serta mattresses. Now, the Serta certifies that you get quality rest and sleep. And it's like body care. It's like buying a nurse and a doctor, buying extensive care for your body. The spinal care, they're firm, so it supports your back. The Spinal Zone P top from $1,165. And you have the Spinal Dual top. And then you have the Elite Gel. Now, these are for various types of comfort that you may need, okay, from Issa Trading. And we're highlighting mattresses in stock. We have ultra full mattresses for as low from about $200 to about $525. And the sizes range from twin to queen. So this is what we're giving here now. And if I was to go a little higher up, upstairs to the right, okay, so we see the combination of, let me let you know about, okay, I'm counting here now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pots and pan sets. That comes with the fryer, the deep fryer, the chauffeur, and the pot. I'm done for you have the little cocottes by the pressure cookers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is for Jennifer. This one going Grand Fond. There's 2 going to Grand Bay. This one going to Pottersville. This one is Castle Comfort. I'm just looking at the names of the people who have already purchased it. It's like a higher purchase. We also have a higher purchase, but they're going to come back for this one. There are only 2 stoves remaining, and just to say, well, the stoves left. The people are now enjoying Issa Trading special discount, because if you have your Airbnb, that's where you can get everything that you would need, from the smallest light bulb to the most pressurized pressure cooker, to your refrigerators, to your washing machines. And in fact, we even have some washing machines right here. They close the door, the windows by themselves. You put your little fabric softener, you put your little we call it hair shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, you put that in there, you put on some fabric softener, and you leave that there. It just closes by itself. You go in your kitchen, you go in your garden, you do what you do. When you come back, it rinses off. This is only it's a training. This is called this. You heard of smartphones? These are smart washing machines, and of course you have your little cups and your mugs for your coffee and for your tea. Then we move to the glass section. And the glass section, all of the things that you have for your wine, because downstairs, what this will tell you about the wines that are downstairs. But if you come upstairs, you get your glasses and all of the nice little containers that you would need. But we have the long neck for the red wine, the white wine, the large necks, that's for the Merlot, that's for the Chardonnay, that is for the Jacques Pennant. This is for the which one is called? This one is called what is take a little break on that. Okay, and then we'll tell you about the rugs and the carpets and all of the mops and the brooms that are available, and we have stuff for all the tools you're looking for. If you're a mechanic, if you are a plumber and electrician, there's a wide range of. I just hard to find other items. You'll find them at Easter Trading, and they're all over the place, and they're going fast. I'm talking about as soon as they land, I don't know who passes on the message. They say Easter got some new stock. By the time the week pass, Easter have some bad stock. By the time the last week come, please I have some new stock again. Okay, we're taking stock with that. Let me see if there was another area that I do have another area that I want to tell you about. And so these are the little deep fryers, right? Well, they're not little deep fryers. They're deep fryers. They come in various sizes. So in case you want and look at this one there. For those of you looking for barbecue grills, yeah, I think I'm checking the price on this one. It's just $327.79. Now that one there is for the real drumstick and the jumbo wings, well covered. And all you can smell it from here to Bayfront, from Bayfront to the stadium. All the flavor stays in. Okay, so those of you looking for that, it's available at Easter Trading, along with the in-house with your fries. You want to get your little cookers, and let me see the price here. That's just only $114, not even $150, $149, and you get your toasters and your blenders, and just above you can get yourself your brand new. How you call those when you're making the sandwiches? You put your ham and your cheese and your egg on the middle, and you use the top and you press it down. You get. When you check again, you have some nice little sandwiches and burgers. It's all available. Only now available at Easter Trading. Easter Trading on the corner of Bayfront and Kennedy Avenue. So just about now, I have something else to share with you. What is?
Est-ce que vous là, monsieur? Est-ce que vous là, monsieur? Est-ce que vous là, monsieur, mesdames? Nous sommes à des vacances qui viennent, monsieur, nous pour faire ça, nous mettez toutes ces divins assez à côté, monsieur. Nous avons pile différents monde qui viennent à case là, pile monde qui descend pour indépendance, pour festival, pour pile différents habitants, messieurs, mesdames. Côté ça, nous avons pile différents divins pour the great wines and Spanish wines we're referring to. Carousel Rose, also the Carousel Semi-Sweet. We also have the white, the Carousel White. We also have the Chardonnay. We also have the Cabernet Sauvignon, the Merlot, and the Shiraz. And only 5% alcohol, Mrs. Abassa. 5% alcohol for only $29. So your friends are coming down for the festival. Your friends are coming down for the independent season. You want to treat them with a premium quality wine? Well, we got that at Easter Trading. With less than $30, you can have one of the major wines in Dominica. And once again, you could choose from the Carousel brand to the Finca brand, and be only 5%. Soothing and relaxing. By the way, in case you're organizing a church dinner or some school activity, we also have the non-alcoholic wine for only $27.95. Si vous bagaboué, messieurs, si vous bagaboué alcool, vous vous avez dit divin, messieurs, mesdames, sans alcool, pas de problème, messieurs, nous disons à côté de ça, messieurs, tant pour la, messieurs, mesdames, $27.95. It's sparkling red grape. Ou goûter ça comme si ou sorti l'Angleterre, messieurs, mesdames. Toute qualité divin ou besoin, messieurs, mesdames. Nous disons ça. Eh bien, où ça vous besoin d'énergie? 3 nuits de festival, on est en pile de action, messieurs, tout partout, Lego jacket, pas de problème, messieurs, mesdames. Vous avez d'énergie, messieurs. Nous avons energy drink pour messieurs, mesdames. Rider hard wine. FM, you need to take. Maybe you try this one. Bolo doesn't have this one.
No. But I thought of you this morning when I saw them.
The Rider hard wine. The name of it is the Rider hard wine.
Okay.
And the 200 ml, it is that's a little alcohol. It's an alcoholic beverage, but hear that with herbal extracts, honey goat weed, and Siberian ginseng. Okay. And Tanpila $5.90. Taza temps, messieurs, mesdames. Taza temps, pas tous les jours. Mais taza temps, on besoin d'énergie. Vous comprenez? On l'a sous fatigué. Si on est là fatigué, messieurs, mesdames. Vous besoin d'énergie. Nous avons proposé, messieurs, mesdames, Rider Hard Wine. And once again, you go along to Easter Trading, you ask for the Rider Hard Wine with a little herbal extract, honey goat weed. Vous avez ça qui ça, FM?
The honey, I know about the honey, the goat, but don't I know about the weed and the.
Ça c'est bité Guamoun.
Oh,
ça c'est bité Guamoun.
Oh, that.
Ouais.
Oh,
ça c'est bité. Ça c'est bité Guamoun.
Okay.
18 years and over.
And above.
And above.
Yes.
And if you're 60 and you're 75, it is good for you also.
Okay.
It is made with Siberian ginseng, honey goat wood, and herbal extract, monsieur. And we urge you to visit us, monsieur, mesdames, pas rester tout longtemps, monsieur. Toute qualité marchandise pour tout le monde, monsieur, mesdames. Pour grand monde, petit monde, monde même petit caille, monde puis grand caille. Toute qualité, monsieur, l'occasion. Nous, monsieur, c'est à ce Bayfront Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard, monsieur, mesdames. Là, c'est en face à la poste, post office, et puis à Ferry Terminal, monsieur, mesdames. Ou gani marché douette, Bayfront, Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard, ou passa matché, presque qu'on va aller côté marché là, monsieur, Dexia, ou passa matché ça, à sous Bayfront Boulevard, Issa Trading. When I say Issa, you did trading. Do you have any more, Franklin?
Yeah, but it has to go for the same we have, but we can go with Issa Trading, which is 1042 and counting. So whenever you're ready, I'll just remind everybody that now is the right time, the perfect time to ensure that you save some big bucks on everything upstairs, from rugs to sheets and sheet sets and pillowcases and appliances for the kitchen, appliances for your Airbnb, appliances for living room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, cellar, corridor, veranda. It's all available here. The prices keep tumbling down for the weekend. For the weekend, a lot of people downstairs are shopping and enjoying that they have all of the stuff that they have in advance in preparation for the independence season and the independence celebration. Don't forget, if you need to get your meat kind and all your seasoning and all the things that you need as part of your accessories for your bar and for your restaurant for the independent season, don't listen. You save money. You save much more money, more banking, more money at Issa Trading. And make sure that you're there first and you're in line and walk with your membership card. Yes, Walix?
Yes, absolutely, monsieur. When I say Issa, you say trading. Let's go. Issa.
Trading.
Issa.
Trading.
Issa.
Trading.
Hot cappuccino pour cappuccino, mesdames. Issa.
Trading.
Hot la flame pour Bawi. Issa.
Trading.
Dominic.
Trading.
Issa Trading #1 in Dominica. Make sure that you visit us. And we are located on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard, the corner of Cox Street. You can't miss it. Just walk down the street.
Kennedy.
Not Cox Street,
Kennedy Avenue.
Kennedy Avenue. You can't afford to miss that. Issa Trading. The final words are yours, FM.
Final words. Issa Trading. You go straight down Kennedy Avenue, along the boulevard, right in the corner at the end there, by the bayfront. You see this line now. You see, listen, and we've got amber packing, especially just for you. Yes. Okay. One now. Okay, blessings, everybody. 10:44 morning time. Passing on to Matt Peltier once again.
Just received Able Farm evaporated milk, delicious and nutritious, rich and creamy, perfect for all uses, for drinking, for tea, coffee, cocoa, lunches, juices, cooking, baking, ice pops, and ice cream, and everything else. Prices start as low as $1.55 per can. Able Farm evaporated milk. Available in 2 varieties, each in 2 sizes of cans. Able Farm evaporated milk. Available wholesale and retail at Issa Trading Limited. That meant nicely, boy. Issa Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
Milky milk, milky milk, milky, milky milk. Milky milk, milky, milky, milky milk.
For all your shopping needs at the
All right, Dominica, we're here. We're here until the 11 o'clock hour. We will continue that conversation, a very interesting conversation. We will repeat some of what we heard this morning as it relates to the efforts by local authorities to curb the gun crime and the questions being asked on the ground. But until the 11 o'clock hour, we'll, of course, entertain you with some good, relaxing music. Hope you're enjoying your day at work thus far.
Mama, take this badge off of me.